Hello, welcome to Hardcore Record. One night recently, I went out to see a show in New Bedford. Initially didn't want to go. The usual tiredness creeps in and takes down your confidence to get through the night without your relaxing chair. But I caught this opening band, StarBath. It reminded me of the 90s house shows where chaos and metal riffs would pull you in as your eyes rolled back into an aware catatonic state. There was this bubblegum pink star guitar that stood out as I walked into the venue. The smooth turquoise riffs bathed into the drum's beats, where the bass added a layer to create a subtle exploding sound that had me relax, soaking in my surroundings. So check out this episode of StarBath and give them a listen on Bandcamp and other streaming services. Enjoy. All right, this is the Hardcore Record, episode 11 with the band StarBath. Thanks for joining me.
No problem.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh yeah,
All right.
thank you.
So we have Autumn, not Tim, Dalton, Adam, and Gabe with us here. And yeah, so I guess I'll just start real quick. I caught you guys in New Bedford playing. Almost didn't get into the show because who carries cash on them anymore? And,
Yeah, I know. Our bass player.
What?
I said Adam
Oh,
always does carry
he's
cash.
cutting
though.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys blew me away. I thought it was really neat. I went out to go see a Don't Grow Old, but then I caught you guys playing, and yeah, it was a really nice surprise. So,
Thanks, man.
yeah. Yeah, so I've been into this for a while. This is only the 11th episode of the podcast, and yeah, I just do this for fun. So
Same.
Yeah.
nice. So without further ado, who wants to start with or all of you want to chime in about how the band started?
Oh, that's Gabe and Dalton. I mean,
Boredom.
Yeah.
Boredom.
He played
I don't
drums,
know.
I play guitar. He played
well,
bass first.
Me and Gabe have been in the same band for like over a decade.
Yeah, at least us two have been playing music for like a decade together.
Nice.
And then we had a different lineup way before this. It was just me, Gabe, and a guy named Carrick. Shout out to Carrick.
Shout out.
love Carrick.
Yeah, he was playing bass with us for like a year or two. Autumn joined because none of us wanted to sing. So we made her sing and play guitar. And then Carrick left, and then Adam is just one of our high school friends, and we were like, "Dude, learn bass." And he was like, "I don't know how to play the bass." I'm like, "How hard can it be?"
You have no choice in the matter. You have to
Yeah, it
learn
was
playing.
like a gun to my head type of situation. It's like you're playing the bass in our band.
He's still in our like closet dungeon.
It always makes the best bands when you guys are friends. First. In my opinion.
I don't know these guys.
No, 100% right. Because when Carrick left,
Yeah.
we were like, we don't want to try out a new person because, what if someone joins the band? We freaking hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always seem good at first, right? Yeah.
And it's easy to hate someone that you already know, It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, we already know that there's.
We've grown to
hatred
hate each
between
other
us.
already.
Gabe.
He lives on a farm.
Oh yeah.
Nice, yeah. Good
Gotcha.
you.
So when did so you all knew Autumn before too, or did you know
No.
through the music?
No, yeah. Autumn's my girlfriend. So,
Okay.
and we've been dating for like 11 years. So, I figured we're not gonna
We're
break
still in the
up,
honey.
so I
We're
think
still
it's
in the
good.
honeymoon phase.
Yeah, still in the honeymoon phase. So, I was like, well, if this doesn't pan out, well, it wasn't meant to be. But it's happening so far, honestly. So,
And I've known Autumn since I was tiny. We grew
Yeah,
up like
my
right
mom.
down the
My
street
mom
from
asked
each
if he
other.
was still small, but He's not.
I've gotten big the last 10, 20
It's been
years.
like 20 years.
Yeah. Oh my God, 20 years.
20 years.
That's funny.
Star Wars on skateboards.
Come on, don't say 20 years like that's like you're old now. 20 years ago, you were 8 years old.
I was 9.
Yeah.
You're acting like 20 years ago, you were 20.
Basically.
I feel
How I
like it.
Well, I was.
Well,
Sorry.
I was trying to be nice to you, dude. He was like
No,
20
it's
years
totally
ago. I'm
cool.
like, this
Yeah.
guy, dude, he's got a little salt and pepper in the beard.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
making him feel old, dude.
I know I'm old. Yeah.
Hey, we're pretty old too for a band, you know. We're all almost 30, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
just about.
I got carded for a Dr. Pepper today.
Yeah. All right. So how do you guys write your songs? Do you all join in, or does someone kind of usually have an idea first, or
It's a
does
mix
one
of
person?
both.
Is it?
Yeah, I would say a mix of both.
A mix of a few things, you know. For the most part, now Gabe or I will come up with a riff or a song structure with chords, and the rhythm section will build on that. A lot of the time we write music based off of jams. And in the past, like the new person will kind of dictate how our sound evolves. We were working with Dan Medeiros for a while. That was our more hardcore album from last year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And his tone, he was on guitar and I was on synths, so he had a lot of songs. He was in a band called Sleep Mode, which rocks. Um, R.I.P. Sleep Mode.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
rest in peace.
So we got a lot of the noise rock and hardcore sound from him.
Okay.
And then yeah, now we just jam on stuff and come up with stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's mostly just Gabe and Autumn. You know, Gabe and Autumn, they play the guitar. They'll show us stuff. We'll be like, yeah, it sounds good. And then that's it kind of goes from there.
Nice. Nice.
Once in a blue moon, I'll get a riff, and Dalton will look at me and he'll be like, "Oh, that's
Keep
good.
playing.
Let's do something with that." And then maybe one or two songs, but
Yeah.
it's mostly the guitars.
Yeah, in a way it's just been working for us that way, but we're open to any ideas from each
Nice.
other.
Nice.
Yeah, I
That's good.
think since we've been playing for so long now that we kind of just complement each other, we can kind of just fill in those parts really
We
quickly.
don't compliment each other. We're so mean to each other, dude.
We
I mean,
insult
we are
very
very
mean.
mean to each other. That's very true. We are very mean to each other.
Keeps the band going.
Yeah. It's
Makes you strong.
funny how you talk, because it seems like you're just kind of like, yeah, whatever comes out, and it just goes. But so I listened to your whole catalog on Bandcamp at work over a couple days, and you can see how it has progressed, and it's like every single song either gets tighter or it just gets more polished in the final recording. So it's, to me, it's pretty impressive how far you've all come since that first recording.
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot.
Adam, you learned how to play bass.
Yeah, I learned how to play bass.
Well,
But, like,
a lot of that early stuff doesn't even have Adam on it.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, those are
Yeah, we
other
got
people.
Carrick on there. There's a few jams. I don't think they're uploaded where I was on bass, but I don't remember what those were.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I agree though. Thanks. That's kind of like a
Yeah.
compliment because like I feel like we always suck. In my so I'm just,
We're so focused on trying to be better and like best ourselves that we just kind of don't realize how far we've actually come a lot of the time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You get so wrapped up in what you're doing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just what's next?
that's heavy. Yeah, we're always really focused on what's next. Honestly,
yeah.
Yeah.
especially
We'll be halfway.
they hate me for it.
We'll be halfway into a project, and Dalton's already talking about 3 projects away, and it's like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do, you know. But it's fun because we change a lot. Like we We're very
We we also listen to a lot of different things, so our influences change constantly. So the music we want to make changes constantly.
Okay. Yeah. That usually. What do I want to say this? Like, I've listened to hardcore bands over the years, and then you find out who like their influences, and it's like not hardcore bands, you know.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
you listen to all sorts of stuff, and then you play something completely different. It just comes out in such a creative way. I found that have found that that's some of the best formulas that you can have in a band, you know. So
For sure, for sure. I agree with that statement because if you're just listening to like say you're just like a heavy metal band or like I'm trying to think like maybe like a thrash band and all you
yeah,
listen to is thrash, your music's just gonna sound like like golden age Metallica. It's gonna just kind of sound like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But like when
Yeah.
you
You're kind
pull
of
from other
constrained.
genres, yeah, when with your main like I want to play thrash, but I like all this different stuff.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it kind of seeps into it.
Yeah, I heard a story I think once that the guy from Bad Brains just sped up jazz chords on his guitar. He played them really
yeah,
fast,
hell yeah.
you know, and that's how he got his sound. Yeah, yeah. So that's neat. What what do you what do all you listen to mainly?
We could do one at a time.
Yeah,
Let's go for
like go through some of your favorite artists or something. One or two of them.
All right, Adam,
Autumn
you go
first.
first.
Oh no,
What?
Autumn
Yeah,
first. Wait, if we're going
what?
alphabetical order, then I guess it would be you first, Adam. Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you going with Tim or Dalton for this?
I guess you know, My Bloody Valentine. I love probably my favorite band. American Football. A lot of like emo stuff. Man, there's so much. I listen to just a little bit of everything,
Oh,
and so like I don't know, Wu Tang is huge. Nas, like, jeez.
how much of it changed once you learned how to play bass
Um,
to what you liked, or did it really change?
it it didn't change much. I've probably gotten a little more into jazz over the
Okay,
last couple years. You know, Thelonious Monk, uh,
yeah, good one.
Coltrane, Miles Davis. You know, the greats. That's definitely opened up a little more because you know you hear your instrument being played and you just kind of get curious about like, oh, how's that done, and you can kind of see the real, when you, I'm not saying I know how to play bass because I don't, but when you know how the bass works and you hear something, it's like, wow, that's actually really intricate, really well designed and well orchestrated, and everything. I don't know. It definitely opened that kind of jazz ear a little bit. I'm not definitely not Tim level jazz head, but but
My
yeah,
name's
no,
not
definitely a
Tim.
lot of shoegaze, emo. The band Nothing is great, great band. Some of my favorite stuff right now. It's another one that I really like. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah. I like loud guitars. I
hmm,
like
sounds good.
loud guitars and shitty vocals.
I got you on
Well,
that, man.
there's a band that you'd really like called StarBath.
Wow, that was a good advertisement, dude. Oh no, am I next?
Yep.
I guess so. You're next.
Uh, was it just genre or like musicians or bands?
Just what are you listening to right now?
Right now, I'm always listening to Pond and King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And damn, what else am I listening to? I've been listening to a lot of R&B, like throwback stuff. Um, I've been listening to a lot of like 90s dance shit.
All right.
Uh, yeah, I was listening to Iron Maiden the other day. for a long time, for like the whole day. Um, I was listening to Count Basie all day the other day and ZZ Top.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, and a lot more, but I listen to a lot of music.
Good deal. Tim.
Okay. I go through phases because I mean everybody in the band is like it loves music. I'm like literally obsessed with music. Like this is all I do with my I give music lessons and like everything. I'm like literally
Oh, okay.
all I do is mostly everything in my life is mostly to do with music.
He
So I
talks
go
about
through
it in his sleep. It's crazy.
no, but I go through different phases. Like I'll pick a genre and like for a whole week I'll just listen to whatever. Like last week I was just listening to Portuguese folk music the whole week. I just found like a Fado playlist and I was just listening to Portuguese folk music. Um, this week
Stevie
was
Wonder.
this week was Steely Dan. I
Nice.
just listened to every single Steely Dan album and yeah, but I like mostly all the if I'm gonna like listen to comfort food stuff, you know, my taste is very basic when it comes to comfort, you know, music, Rolling Stones, the Beatles. I mean, it's really basic stuff, but it's just really good. I mean,
Is
you
it?
could prattle on all day about you know obscure bands and like bands that are really good. And yeah, there's so many good bands,
Yeah.
but it's like when it comes down to it, it's like yeah, I love the Beatles, I love the Rolling Stones. I mean like that kind of crap. I like the Kinks. I like all that
Nice.
kind of stuff.
The Police.
Oh, I love the Police. The Police are one of my favorite bands. I love the
Oh, really?
Police. Um, and yeah, well, Adam said I love nothing. I love a lot of shoegaze stuff. Yeah, I just have. I think everybody in the band, for the most part, has a very varied music taste. I don't think anybody just listens to one thing. I don't know. Just listening to one thing to me sounds really boring. But I mean, like you know, everybody's taste is different. Some people just like one thing, and that's cool. But yeah, I have to constantly be listening to like something new. I think that's just ADHD, but I gotta constantly be listening to something new.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I got you. Will you like the whole catalog of the Beatles, or just?
Um, early stuff, not so much. Please, please me, that kind of stuff. You know that kind of stuff I'm not into. Everything from Help onward, I love. Sergeant Pepper's is like my favorite album. I love Revolver. I love Rubber Soul. Like, almost forgot about it. I love the White Album, Abbey Road. Almost every single album, pretty much after Help. I love.
Okay, good deal. All right, Gabe, what do you got?
Right now, I'm listening to a lot of Black Sabbath lately. Classic.
Okay.
Also, a lot of Elder. They're from right around this
Oh
area
yeah.
too, so they're sick.
Matapoisin?
And I think for Haven Metapoiset band, yeah, and that's definitely one of my influences because their sound has evolved a lot since just being a straight up doom metal band to kind of being more like progressive.
Ethereal?
Yeah, where they're more soundscapes now rather than just straight doom songs you can just bang your head to. Listening to a lot of King Gizzard too. I think me and Autumn are the number one fans in this band.
On the way to work.
Also, I've been listening to a lot of Death Grips lately. I
Hell
think
yeah.
their kind of band spirit inspires us of kind of just also doing whatever we want. You know, if we like a sound, we kind of just stick with that instead of being like, oh, it doesn't sound like us. We'll just make it sound like us then.
Yeah, that's definitely like the King Gizzard inspiration of just like playing whatever and not afraid to change what we're doing just because, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not getting bored of the sound, but just kind of exploring more and just kind of trying to find ways to entertain ourselves and keep ourselves like on our toes a bit, kind of just a little fresh. And I don't know. Yeah, definitely ADHD is a through line for the band.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I think it's mostly just playing stuff you like because I think that's like the benefit of being a small band. Because I mean, realistically, no one knows who we are. Maybe like locals will be. I've had a few interactions where it's like, oh, I know your band or whatever, but for the most
At
part,
least 5 people.
no one knows who you
At least
are.
5.
So it's like just do whatever you want. There's no one to cater to. There's no one to be worried if maybe they won't like it. It's like who won't like it? Like the 100
My
people.
mom.
My mom hates everything we do, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
My
definitely with
mom's cool with it.
yeah. You know, the internet, it's just everything gets so flooded. You know, you
Mm.
stream music nowadays. I think like every week I find some like 2 or 3 new bands, and I determine if I'm gonna like them or not. You know,
Yeah, same.
it gets lost, unfortunately.
Now there's
You know,
AI music on Spotify.
yeah, yeah. It just I don't even know what to do with that.
It's shit.
But how does so you don't set out to make to have lyrics as much. Am I saying? No, hold on, let me say that right. Because like most of your songs don't have lyrics. So, is there a main reason for that, or is it just because you're just playing and the music is just what comes first?
There's whole
Laziness.
songs where I'm just where it's like we're
Laziness.
already on to the next. So a lot of our instrumentals are just jams for the most part that we've liked and
Hmm.
wanted to put out because instrumentals are just as valuable as
Yeah.
things with lyrics on them still tell a story. We like instrumental music. I'm sorry I took the lead on this. I do a lot of the lyric stuff. I think we have like 2 or 3 songs that just I'm singing gibberish and they're just official releases because it's more based on feeling and a lot of my lyrics are just nonsense anyway.
That's neat.
So
I think it's cool.
whatever
Yeah.
serves the song.
Yeah, whatever feels good, and you know, sometimes it's just yeah, we're moving on to the next thing. Maybe don't have the time, or yeah, it's just we find that this doesn't need lyrics. It kind of speaks for itself. Um, and we've been for what we're doing now. We're trying to experiment a little more with the vocals and adding more on top of it, not just having Autumn belt out or she's great, but we try to always evolve and trying to do some new things and
Evolve the sound more and you guys all have built-in instruments that can enhance and add to what we're doing and make it, you know, 4 extra instruments is pretty sick.
I mean, even to add on
Yeah.
to that, a lot of the only two of our projects were recorded in an actual studio. Most of the other stuff we've done is just all self-recorded. And vocals are actually a fucking. Can I swear? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, vocals are a fucking pain in the ass to record.
Really.
Vocals are a fucking pain to record them well. It's a fucking pain in the ass, honestly. I mean,
They mean I'm a pain
guitars.
in the ass. I
Well, I
cause
mean,
problems.
guitars, bass, all DI sounds just. You can get really good tones from just DI compared to you get obviously lose some stuff when you're not doing recording amps, but like DI, it's so easy to just plug in a guitar, fuck with some amp sims and kind of get a good sound. Vocals is hard because it's like sometimes you'll just record it and you'll be like, why does it sound like we're in a fucking church hallway? It's just, but you're in the regular place you're in, and it's just like,
Yeah.
why is it? They're just hard to record in general. That's just been a really I think that's just been a tough challenge self-recording. Even being in a studio, they just never record to our liking. I guess they sound good, but just like I feel like we still haven't
Never
found.
sound as good as they do live. We haven't found quite the tone for vocals yet.
Okay.
yeah, and we're like constantly like all of our music catalog is just us learning, really, just learning how things work, how things sound good, and vocals are definitely our I wouldn't say our
He's just trying to put me down.
no, but for people who don't have any like formal music education or formal like recording experience, it's all just kind of our own, or watching people that we've recorded with see what they do and how they do it, and we oh, we'll use that because we like the way that sounded or anything. So it's just been a constant like learning process. Like we're still learning how to make things sound good, and Gabe is kind of like the driving force of our self-recording
Yeah, I'm the one
studio
who
thing.
records everything.
He's the engineer of the bands.
Yeah,
And
and
he's still always learning too. Like his recording and engineering, and his knowledge in the subject has improved
yeah,
through
oh
this as
yeah,
well.
it's only
Yeah,
gotten better. Like from when we were up in New York at the lake house and figuring out how to do that to where we
yeah,
are now is a completely different setup and different
simplified.
process.
It's
Hmm.
kind of it's got simpler and like more streamlined, which is good.
And that was just from like the two studio projects too. Like we learned a lot from that as well.
I mean,
Learned
that was to me the
techniques.
best benefit of recording in a studio is to just copy exactly what they're doing. Just watching them and just being like, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so when we finally start recording our own stuff, we're just gonna copy what they're doing.
It's been working.
I find it very interesting. A couple of reasons. Like, I mean, in life, most people try to go through life and just be a better person and try to improve. But all four of you have this band, and it doesn't matter like what comes out. You all try to make it work, and then you try to just keep continuously build and get better and better. I think that's pretty amazing that the four of you have this camaraderie here in the way that you go about it. Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it so much, man.
it's one of those things where it's like we would see each other 2 times a week anyway. You
Yeah,
know,
Mhm.
it we're gonna get together anyway. We might as well, make it productive and do art and music and all these things that we enjoy. And we've been all, not me with music as long, but we've all been making art together since high school when we all met. And so it's just kind of a
We're
like a
seriously collaborating now.
yeah,
yeah,
it's just an obvious conclusion to who we are as a group of friends and who we are as people. It's like we're gonna do this anyway. We might as
yeah.
well put a little more effort into it and kind of make it and throw it out there to the universe just to see what happens
Nice.
instead of just doing it for us.
Nice. Do you? Let's see. Is this kind of how you guys just see yourself going along this continued route? Do you aim to play more? Do you aim to try to put out like an actual release, like a physical release or something like that? Do you have any
If
thoughts?
it's
Eventually, I would
in the
love
cards,
to.
dude.
What?
It's well, yeah, no, we would love to do physical releases and more things. We're in the process of recording stuff. We're focusing more on recording than playing live now. So that way we can move forward with that and have a bit more to work with when it comes to printing and releasing.
Sounds good. Um. All right. Well, looks like we're coming to an end here. If anyone has anything else to add, um, where do you can get all your music on Bandcamp right now? Correct.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
everything's on
That's right.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp, iTunes, Spotify,
All of it then.
Yep.
wherever all the music is.
Yep.
YouTube.
And it's honestly all fucking free. It's honestly, you don't have to pay a goddamn cent. I
Yeah,
don't care if you pay a cent.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
really care
it's
Yeah,
anymore.
whatever,
we're
dude.
we're not
We're
in
not.
this to make money. Like I said, we do this because we would do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I
Well,
wasn't
that
making money, I would not be doing this. What?
but the free beer is nice. The free beer we've gotten is nice.
that's good.
Free beer is
Free
always
pizza sometimes too.
Yeah,
Yeah, every place we've pretty much played to is awesome for the most part. I mean, there's been like one or two stinkers that I won't mention, but for the most part, every place we've played live is really cool. Playing live is really cool.
yeah.
But
yeah,
from like for like 2 years, I think we played like a live show like once a week, and we just kind of take a break from that. So
Sometimes twice a week. It was a lot.
yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
if you want to check
Yeah,
us live, sorry, you probably won't be seeing us live that often in maybe the next couple months. But once we record our stuff, maybe you'll see us live.
yeah. I just think twice in June are
Yeah,
the
do
next
twice in
shows.
you
June.
have a
Plug.
show coming up, right?
Yeah, June 7th, we're at, shit, where are we? Oh, we're at Porch Fest in Providence at a house. And then, I don't remember the address, but, yeah, then we're
Good
playing
luck.
June, Saturday, June 21st at Play Arcade.
Okay. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you're on Instagram, Facebook, all that. That's where everybody can
Yeah,
find you.
Yep.
Yep.
we do,
Well,
we do the social media.
we try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
follow
You
try.
can
us.
tell we do the social media.
All right. Well, sounds good. Thanks for coming on. I
Thanks for
appreciate
Thank you
having
for
us.
listening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
thank
having
you.
us, man.
Yeah, we
And,
really
We
appreciate
appreciate you taking the time.
yeah, no, not at all. It's been great.
Hell yeah.